All right. Well, good morning to all of our families, our teachers, and most importantly, our graduating fifth graders. We're so excited to have you here today. We're going to go ahead and get started this morning. So if all of our families and guests would please rise as our fifth graders lead us in the Star-Spangled Banner.
I'll miss this place and family so, but now I feel I'm ready to move on from the place I've loved so much and called my home. I spend my time here every day, learning lessons and growing my brain. But the people that I've met have shaped me to be me. And I'm thankful every day for the friends I have today. And I know that things will change, but it will be okay. And the staff here in this place have taught me more than I can say. I will take all that you have taught me and remember it on my journey.
I won't forget. I'm
it all, the good, the bad. Made me smile even when I felt sad. I've become confident as part of the thoroughbred family. You taught me that I am enough, made me feel peace and show me love, giving me strength and I'll carry it with me as I move on.
Great job. Beautiful job, you guys. Well, today, boys and girls, is a day of celebration. It's a day to honor all of your hard work, your growth, and the memories that have shaped your journey throughout elementary school. To our fifth graders, you guys have filled the hallways with your energy, your curiosity, and a lot of laughter. You've made friends, you've tackled challenges, you've learned new things, and you've shown us all what it means to grow, not just in knowledge, but also in kindness and character. You're now ready to take the next step, middle school, and soon after, high school. As you move forward, know that we are cheering you on every step of the way. We look forward to watching the unique paths that each of you will take. Some of you, like our seniors that came back last week, will explore science, arts, or even sports. Others may discover passions you haven't even imagined yet. But no matter where your journey leads, we know that you will make us all proud. Remember this, that Walter Turnbow Elementary School will always be part of your story. These classrooms, your teachers, and the friendships that you've made here have helped shape you into who you are today, and we cannot wait to see who you become. Now, here's a special request, and I'm going to ask your parents to do this. Mark your calendars now for May of 2032. Wow. That's when we want to see these guys again, walking these halls one last time during your senior walk. We'll be here cheering you on again as you get ready to graduate high school and take on the world. So congratulations to the class of 2025. Please help me give them a round of applause. All right, we're going to get started with our awards today. So please help me welcome our first graduate, Esty Katil. Here's his certificate. Great job, Esty. We're so proud of you, bud. All right, starting us off, we have Miss Smith's class, Harina Ballos. She's receiving the Best Hair Award today. Great job. It's supposed to be Miss Sanders. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Justice. She's going to jump in and take some official pictures for us today. Next up, we have BJ Biolet. He's receiving the Most Energetic Award. Sophia Fonseca, she's receiving the Most Organized Award. Jorina Ebel, she's receiving the Best Dancer Award. James, he's receiving the Reading Proficiency Award, the Math Proficiency Award, the Star Performer Award, and the Best Typer Award. Great job, James. Alexa Moran Contreras, she's receiving a Math Proficiency Award, a Reading Proficiency Award, the Spelling Award, and the Future President Award. I love that. Great job, Alexa. Next up is Gannon McKinney. He's receiving the Star Performer Award, a Music Award, and the Biggest Bookworm Award. Great job, Gannon. Janelle Centillion, she's receiving the Best Dressed Award, and she definitely living that out today. You look beautiful, Janelle. Corey Manasseh, he's receiving the Most Improved Award in Math and the Future YouTube Star Award. Great job, Corey. Darren Andrew. Darren is receiving a Math Proficiency Award, the Improvement Award in Reading, a Star Performer, a Spelling Award, and a Future NBA Player Award. Great job, Darren. Alacia Turner, she's receiving the Math Proficiency Award, an Improvement Award in Math, the Star Performer Award, and a Future Olympian Award. Great job, Alacia. Josiah Benjamin. Josiah is receiving a Math Proficiency Award and a Future NFL Player Award. Great job, Josiah. Cheekis Barron. She's receiving the Star Performer Award and a Future NSL Player Award. Great job, Cheekis. Blake Duran. Blake is receiving an Improvement Award in Math and a Future Scientist Award. Winston Hort. Winston's receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, the Star Performer Award, and the Best Laugh Award. Great job, Winston. Lauren Parks. Lauren is receiving a Math Proficiency Award, the Reading Proficiency Award, a Star Performer Award, the Music Award, the Art Award, and the Most Likely to Change the World Award. Great job, Lauren. Hunter Looper. Hunter's receiving a Math Proficiency Award and the Most Likely to Be a Millionaire Award. I like that. Great job, Hunter. You come back and donate to Turnbow Elementary, okay? Don't forget us. Chelsea Lee. Chelsea's receiving a Math Proficiency Award, the Reading Proficiency Award, and the Most Dependable Award. Great job, Chelsea. Alex Moreno, he's receiving the Math Proficiency Award, the Reading Proficiency Award, and a Future Valedictorian Award. Way to go, Alex. Mayron Trejo, he's receiving a Math Proficiency Award and a Future Police Officer Award. Great job. Juana Herrera, she is receiving the Most Likely to Brighten Your Day Award. What a great award. Great job, Juana. Jesus Barahona, he's receiving the Reading Proficiency Award, the Math Proficiency Award, an Art Award, and the Best Handwriting Award. Awesome job, Jesus. Miguel Gutierrez, he's receiving a Math Proficiency Award and the Most Artistic Award. Awesome job, Miguel. Benson Jones, she's receiving a Math Proficiency Award, an Improvement Award in Reading, and a Future Pop Star Award. Great job, Benson. Jeremiah Helmy. Jeremiah is receiving the Best Smile Award today. Great job, Jeremiah. Always smiling. Let's give a round of applause to Miss Smith and her awesome class. Great job. Great job. All right, for all of our parents, next up we have Miss Wallace's 5th grade. All right, starting us off for Miss Wallace, we have Ariel Valdezon. Ariel is receiving a Math Proficiency Award and a Future Police Officer Award. That's awesome, Ariel. Nikki Samuel. Nikki's receiving a Most Improved in Math Award and a Future NFL Player Award. Great job, Nikki. Kevin Ortiz. Kevin is receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, a Star Performer, and the Biggest Gamer Award. Great job, Kevin. Domalith Garcia. Domalith is receiving a Reading Improvement Award, a Math Proficiency Award, and the Most Dependable Award. Great job, Domalith. Ayla Ford. Ayla's receiving the Best Smile Award today. Great job. Juan Balderas. Juan is receiving a Math Proficiency Award and the Future NSL Award. Got some kids that love soccer. Great job, Juan. Araceli Gamboa. Araceli is receiving the Reading Improvement Award, the Math Proficiency Award, and a Future Journalist Award. Congratulations, Araceli. Alexis Gomez. Alexis is receiving the Quietest Award today. We love Alexis. Great job, girl. Noah Wells. Noah is receiving the Next Famous Actor Award. Great job, Noah. Chung Saikel. He's receiving a Spelling Award, a Math Improvement Award, and a Future YouTube Star Award. Great job, Chung. Damien Arojo. Damien's receiving a Most Likely to Brighten Your Day Award. That's a great thing, Damien. Great job. Edgar Avila. Edgar's receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, the Math Improvement Award, a Star Performer Award, and the Most Energetic Award. Great job, Edgar. Swinty Bachna. Swinty's receiving the Most Improved in Math Award, an Excellence in Music Award, and a Future Pop Star Award. Great job, Swinty. Yamilet Popaca Garcia. She's receiving an Improvement in English Award and the Most Organized Award. Great job, Yamilet. Caitlin D. Santiago. She's receiving a Reading Improvement Award, a Math Improvement Award, an ESL certificate, and the Next Famous Actress Award. Congratulations, Caitlin. Kiani Bayman. Kiani's receiving a Most Improved in Math Award and a Future Olympian Award. Great job, Kiani. Charles Jickett. Charles is receiving a Most Improved in Math Award and the Class Clown Award. Great job, Charles. Abby Trejo. Abby's receiving a Reading Improvement Award, a Math Proficiency Award, and a Most Likely to Be Seen on Broadway Award. Great job, Abby. Emily Casebolt. Emily's receiving a Reading Improvement Award, an Art Award, and a Future Teacher Award. Great job, Emily. Elias Cruz. Elias is receiving the Class Historian Award and a Most Likely to Be the Next Millionaire Award. You guys want to stay friends with Elias. Adrian Serrano. Adrian's receiving the Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, a Star Performer, and Most Likely to Invent New Technology Award. Congratulations, Adrian. Zaid Pierce. Zaid is receiving the Reading Proficiency Award, a Spelling Award, a Math Proficiency Award, the Star Performer Award, and the Best Typer Award. Great job, Zaid. Renee Anian. She's receiving a Math Proficiency Award, an Excellence in Music Award, a Star Performer Award, and the Best Handwriting Award. Congratulations, Renee. Adrian Rodriguez. Adrian's receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, the Star Performer Award, an Art Award, and the Biggest Bookworm Award. Great job, Adrian. Neri Barrera. Neri's receiving the Reading Proficiency Award, the Science Achievement Award, a Math Proficiency Award, the Star Performer, and Most Likely to Cure All Diseases Award. Congratulations, Neri. Let's give Miss Wallace and her 5th grade class a great round of applause. Great job, guys. Next up, we have Miss Hawthorne's 5th grade class. Starting us off, we have Herlinda Yepes. She's receiving a Star Performer for Perseverance and the Future Doctor Award. Congratulations, Herlinda. Lucas Vasquez Gerardo. He's receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, the Math Proficiency Award, and the Biggest Bookworm Award. Great job, Lucas. Mary Moosebroker. Mary is receiving the Math Proficiency Award and the Most Dependable Award. Congratulations, Mary. Brian Parada. Brian is receiving an Improvement Award in Reading, the Science Award, an Improvement Award in Math, and a Future YouTube Star Award. Great job, Brian. Jayla Jimenez. She's receiving the Star Performer in AR and a Future Journalist Award. Great job, Jayla. Hugo Garcia. Hugo's receiving the Best Smile Award today. Great job, Hugo. Allison Manjuarez. Allison is receiving a Math Proficiency Award and a Future Actress Award. Great job, Allison. Abram Magdalano. Abram is receiving an Improvement Award in Reading, the Math Proficiency Award, an Art Award, and the Most Likely to Brighten Your Day Award. Great job, Abram. Samuel James. Samuel's receiving a Spelling Award, an ESL Award, a Math Proficiency Award, a Music Award, and a Future President Award. Great job, Samuel. Galilea Guerrera, she's receiving the Reading Proficiency Award, the Math Proficiency Award, a Music and an Art Award, a Helping Hands Award, and the Most Organized Award. Great job, Gallie. Fernanda Trujillo. Fernanda's receiving a Math Proficiency Award and the Best Handwriting Award. Great job, Fernanda. Angel Martinez. Angel's receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, and the Best Laugh Award. Great job, Angel. Ella Perea. She's receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, the Math Proficiency Award, and a Future Valedictorian Award. Great job, Ella. Marcela Ortiz. Marcela's receiving a Future Pop Star Award today. Great job, Marcela. Finley Crabb. Finley's receiving the Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, the Star Performer in AR Award, an Art Award, and the Most Likely to Cure All Diseases Award. Great job, Finley. Peyton Mitchell. Peyton is receiving the Future Teacher Award today. Congratulations, Peyton. Andrew Vaca. Andrew's receiving an Improvement Award in Math and a Most Likely to Become a Millionaire Award. Great job, Andrew. Renata Lopez Ramirez. Renata's receiving an Improvement Award in Math and the Best Typer Award. Great job, Renata. Jaden Oliva Castro. He's receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, and a Future Olympian Award. Congratulations, Jaden. Steven Salazar. Steven's receiving a Math Proficiency Award and the Future Scientist Award. Great job, Steven. Noah Jacobo. Noah's receiving a Math Proficiency Award and a Future NSL Player Award. Great job, Noah. Alex Piaquinto. Alex is receiving an Improvement Award in Math and the Future NFL Player Award. Great job, Alex. Anne-Marie Jetto. Anne-Marie is receiving the Math Proficiency Award and a Most Artistic Award. Congratulations, Anne-Marie. Let's give Miss Hawthorne and her 5th grade class a great round of applause. Great job. All right, next up we have Miss Olson. We have Rogelio Palomino. Rogelio's receiving a Most Improved in Math Award and a Class Superlative for Best Typer. Great job, Rogelio. Angel Don Pajon. She's receiving the Class Superlative for Most Likely to Change the World Award. Great job, Angel. Jason Morales. Jason's receiving a Math Proficiency Award and a Class Superlative for Class Clown. Great job, Jason. Ethan Seguenza. Ethan is receiving a Most Improved in Reading Award, the Class Superlative for Most Energetic, and the Perfect Attendance Award. Great job, Ethan. What a goal. Ermin Felix. Ermin is receiving the Star Performer Award and a Class Superlative for having the best hair every day. Great job there, Ermin. Lupita Gonzalez. Lupita is receiving a Star Performer Award and the Class Superlative for Best Smile. Great job, Lupita. Kevin Aldaco. Kevin is receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, and a Class Superlative for Most Likely to Be the Next Millionaire. Great job, Kevin. Genesis Jimenez. Genesis is receiving a Most Improved in Reading Award, Most Improved in Math, Exiting the ESL Program Award, and a Class Superlative for being the best dressed. Great job, Genesis. Jaron Hartman. Jaron's receiving a Science Award, an award for exiting the ESL program, and a Class Superlative for being the best dancer. Great job, Jaron. Imla Aeneas. Imla is receiving a Class Superlative for being a future actress. Great job, Imla. Aliana Nava Garcia. She's receiving a Most Improved in Reading Award and a Class Superlative for being most dependable. Great job, Aliana. Jaden Cruz Gomez. He's receiving a Class Superlative for being the biggest gamer. Great job, Jaden. And maybe the class clown. Swinton Minor. Swinton is receiving a Math Proficiency Award, a Most Improved in Reading Award, and a Class Superlative for being a future NFL player. Great job, Swinton. Valeria Alleman. She's receiving a Math Proficiency Award, an Art Award, and a Class Superlative for having the best handwriting. Great job, Valeria. Sophia Molina. Sophia is receiving a Math Proficiency Award, a Most Improved in Reading Award, and a Class Superlative for having the best laugh. Great job, Sophia. Jonathan Rivas. Jonathan is receiving a Star Performer Award, a Spelling Award, the Math Proficiency Award, and a Class Superlative for future soccer player. Jonathan. Martha Arrojo. Martha is receiving a Class Superlative for being a future journalist. Great job, Martha. Giovanni Calderon. Giovanni is receiving a Star Performer Award, a Class Superlative for being the quietest student, and a Reading Award from Miss Sanders. Great job, Giovanni. Ashley Duran Chicas. Ashley's receiving a Spelling Award, a Math Proficiency Award, and the Class Superlative for being the most organized. Great job, Ashley. Alexander Funes. Alexander's receiving a Reading Proficiency Award, a Math Proficiency Award, a Star Performer, an Art and Music Award, and a Class Superlative for being a future valedictorian. Great job, Alexander. Jake, that's okay. Jake Phillip. Jake is receiving an award for exiting the ESL program and a Class Superlative for most likely to invent new technology. Great job, Jake. Uretzi Valley. Uretzi is receiving a Math Proficiency Award and a Class Superlative for Most Likely to Brighten Your Day Award. Great job, Uretzi. Avalon Andrade. Avalon's receiving a Most Improved in Math, a Music Teacher Award, or Music Award, and a Class Superlative for being a future teacher. Great job, Avalon. And Avery Romero. Avery is receiving a Most Improved in Math Award and a Class Superlative for being the most artistic. Congratulations, Avery. And let's give Miss Olson and her class a big round of applause. Great job. Awesome job. All right. Well, next on our agenda today is every year, whoever is the president always issues a presidential award. We have 2 presidential awards. We have the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award and an Outstanding Academic Excellence Award. And these are based on how many of you have ever taken an ACT Aspire or an Atlas test? Oh my goodness, everybody raise your hand. And if you're an English language learner, how many of you have taken the ELPA 21 test? Every year, probably since you were born, right? Seems like it, right? So our goal always is to have kids score at the highest level they can possibly get to. And in order to get the Academic Achievement Award, you had to score a 3 on either English language arts or in mathematics, okay? And we also look at your ELPA scores as well. So I want to read to you the letter from the White House from President Trump. He says, "Congratulations to the recipients of the 2025 President's Education Award. The First Lady and I are pleased to join your teachers, family, and friends in recognizing this wonderful achievement. For more than 40 years, this award has honored students who have exhibited exceptional work ethic and determination. My administration remains committed to a culture of excellence in our country where hard work is rewarded and the enormous potential of our students is unlocked. In America, American values like perseverance and individual achievement will go on to become influential leaders, innovators, and pillars of our society. Our nation will look to you for guidance and leadership. Together, we can and will launch the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country, a true golden age. We applaud the families, educators, administrators, and other community leaders who have been there for you every step of the way. You have made them all proud, especially your parents and your caretakers who want the best education for their children. As you pursue your dreams and passions, we wish you continued success. We look forward to seeing all that you accomplish. President Trump." So we're going to give you a copy of his letter for you to keep and also a copy of the Presidential Award. So we're going to start with our Outstanding Academic Achievement, those kids that scored 3s on their Atlas test. So Ms. Washko, if you'll step up and pass these out to these fine students. Here we go. Starting us off, we have Noah Jacobo. Abram Magdalano. To the risers. Mary Moosebroker. Brian Parada. Stephen Salazar. Arvin Titus. Herlinda Yepes. Swinton Minor. Jake Phillip. Jonathan Rivas. Uretzi Valley. Vincent Jones. Hunter Looper. Juan Balderas. Kiani Bayman. Elias Cruz. Abby Trejo. Anne Marie Jetto. Chelsea Lee. Winston Hort. Jesus Barahona. Alexander Funes. Jaden Oliva Castro. And let's give a round of applause for our students that received the Academic Achievement Award. Great job, boys and girls. All right. You guys have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come down to the second row. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come down to this first row. Good. You're going to stand in the middle of someone. Okay, you guys come down here. We're going to get in the center so we can take your picture, okay? All the way up. Hey, whoa. Come back over here. Come back over here. Keep going. Jaden, right here. Nice job. Good job. And you two come down to the very center. Front center. How about that? There you go. All right, let's give them one more round of applause. They seem a little nervous. Great job, boys and girls. Okay, you can go off that way. All right, moving on to our Presidential Academic Excellence Awards. These boys and girls on their Atlas assessment or their ACT Aspire assessment had to score a 4, which is the highest achieving score in either English Language Arts, in math, or in both. Or on the ELPA 21 test, they had to score all 5s in all 5 components that they're tested in as they become proficient English language learners. So let's give these boys and girls a round of applause. Finley Crabb. Galilea Guerrera. Samuel James. Allison Manuarez Martinez. Angel Martinez. Ella Pereira. Alex Pioquinto. Fernanda Trujillo. Lucas Vasquez Gerardo. Kevin Aldaco. Valeria Alleman. Ashley Duran. Genesis Jimenez. Sophia Molina. Josiah Benjamin. Miguel Gutierrez. Alexa Moran Contreras. Alex Moreno. Lauren Parks. Edgar Avila. Neri Barrera. Caitlin D. Santiago. Araceli Gamboa. Domalith Garcia. Kevin Ortiz. Zaid Pierce. Adrian Serrano. Ariel Valdezon Rivera. Right, and we're going to give our Academic Excellence Award winners a big round of applause. Great job, boys and girls. Outstanding. If you guys will look at Miss Sanders right here. Outstanding job. What a great lineup of kids. I do want to tell you, parents, that at the state level, they judge schools based on the performance of kids on those tests. And I'm not even sure I'm smarter than a fifth grader these days. That test is really, really hard. If your kids have to go through those, they do have to go through those 4 days of testing. And I'm telling you, kudos to them, because they have to persevere and read really long passages with really hard vocabulary and do some really hard math thinking. So these kids that scored an excellence and an achievement award really did a fabulous job on that state assessment. So a round of applause once again to all of our winners. Great job. There you go. Great, great job. This is an award that you can win again once you get to middle school. So based on how our fifth graders did this year on the Atlas test, if they scored a 3 or a 4, then you'll be receiving those presidential awards next year at your middle school assemblies. So best of luck. All right, I'll hand and let you do those. I don't know if Miss Whalen's in here or not. Is Tracy in here? If she wanted to, we'll do those first and then wait on her. Yeah, we'll just lay right there. Well, there you go. All right. I need to pay attention where I am. All right, we'll start with you, Miss Whalen. We wanted you to give away these special awards.
Okay, hi, I'm the East Facilitator here at Turnbow Elementary. Thank you. And I've had a great group of fifth graders in my room this year, solving problems, doing great, doing just excellent projects. But I have 2 students that were my student champions this year. They've been with me, I think, since 2nd grade. It's a long time. And they have led us to the East Conference. They have kept us organized. They have just done a wonderful job. And I'd like to bring to the stage, I'd like Ella Pereira and Galilea Guerra.
Great job. Watch out for that riser.
Okay, next up are our school service awards. These are the kids that step up and are responsible and able to help our school function every day. So for Car Patrol, we have Alexander Salgado, Chicky Sparron, Avalon Andrade, Galilea Guerrera, Ella Pereira, Adrian Rodriguez, Jason Morales, Ethan Seguenza, Alex Pioquinto. Sorry about that, Alex. Your name's about as hard as mine to say. And Hunter Looper. So these are our children. You've probably seen them if you've ever been through the car rider line wearing those yellow vests and helping the younger children in and out of cars. Good job. All right, next we have our snack pack team. So these students helped Miss Justice this year deliver snack packs around our building. Domalith Garcia, Mary Moosebroker, Lupita Gonzalez. Ermin Felix. Galilea Guerrera. And Lauren Parks. I'd also like to recognize Blake Duran. He was my best helper this year, helped me keep the door open for all those kiddos and get them off the buses and into the school safely. Thank you, Blake.
All right, great job. Like Ms. Washkowiak said, we could not do it in the afternoons without those great car patrol officers. While we're speaking of officers, I'm not sure if Officer Colton is in the room. Is he here? Not sure. Yeah, he's out there, and we want to give him a round of applause too for being here every day and keeping our school super safe. Thank you, Officer Colton. All right. So at this time, we have a 5th grade slideshow presentation we would love to share. And following that, our graduates will parade out, and parents, then you'll be able to join them down in their classrooms. So at this time, we'll watch the screen. Awesome. Great job, boys and girls. Awesome job. If our graduates would please stand. All of our 2025 graduates, please stand. Awesome. All right, we're going to start with Miss Olson's class, and parents and family and friends, if you'll please give these graduates one last round of applause as they parade out to their classroom.